Remember that match from the Miami Open? Novak Djokovic yelling at the ball boy, and the issue was just over bringing the towel. We understand it was the finals against Andy Murray, and it was tense. However, he later apologized for his misconduct on his Facebook page. These moments usually occur during the most brutal matches. Similarly, Jeff Taranago, an American player from the 90s, screamed at the crowd during a tough match in Wimbledon. Many of the wildest moments leave the fans utterly shocked. Here's our take on the top 5 wildest tennis moments of all time. 5. Denis Shapovalov versus Rafael Nadal. Starting from number 5 on our list with the clash between Denis Shapovalov and our once number 6 fan, Rafael Nadal. Nadal took a longer time to enter the court, which pissed Shapovalov. He protested against Nadal and asked the referee to issue him a violation code, yet the referee asked him to serve the ball. Shapovalov, disappointed, returns to the court. Yet, he again reached out to the referee and engaged in a heated argument. Later, in the decisive 5th set, Nadal only needed 15 more points to win the match. Shapovalov smacked the ball and it touched the outside of the court, and Nadal won. Shapovalov was so furious that he smashed his racket on the floor. That was one crazy moment. What do you think? 4. Serena Williams versus Naomi Osaka. Next on the list at number 4 is the US Open Finals between Serena Williams and Naomi Osaka. Serena received 3 code violations that Serena declared based on sexism and racism. The first violation was declared when Serena's coach signaled him from the stands for standing near the net. Despite Serena's protest against the code, Ramos, the referee, still issued the violation code. Well, the rest we can say were the consequences of her conflict with Ramos. Later, during the match, Serena threw her racket on the floor upon Naomi's score. Despite this act being normal in tennis, Serena was given a second violation code. She protested and called him sexist and a thief for stealing her point. And finally, a third violation was issued for verbal abuse. The match was eventually won by Naomi. It was not a small victory. It was the first time Naomi picked up some big title. However, her win was overshadowed by the conflict between Serena and Ramos. 3. Medvedev vs Schwartzman. That takes us to our third wildest tantrum in tennis, the clash between Medvedev and Schwartzman in ATP Cup 2022. Medvedev has won the first set and led the second one by 40-0. Medvedev is on fire and bam, he strikes and wins the first round of the set. While walking toward the stands, Medvedev passes unethical remarks to his opponent. Luckily, the referee took control of the situation before Schwartzman could respond. He warned Medvedev and issued a code for violating it. Instead of listening to the referee, Medvedev continued to pass the remarks on to his opponent. Well, we must agree that was not ethical at all. 2. Aslan Karatsev versus Jaume Munar. Moving on to next on the list, the encounter between Karatsev and Munar from the Australian Open is at number 2. The second set was going on, and Jaume Munar was leading the match 1-0. Frustration was building inside Karatsev, and out of frustration he smacked the ball that landed on the outside region, awarding 15 points to Munar. Anger was clearly visible on Karatsev's face. As he took the ball for service, he smacked it in the crowd. His anger was not over yet. Just after a few minutes, Munar scored again, and Karatsev smacked his racket on the ground and broke it. Luckily, after losing 2 consecutive sets, the Russian Lion roared back, won the remaining sets, and claimed the victory. Thank goodness he won the match, or else we might have ended up with a broken court. 1. Nick Kyrgios versus Dani Medvedev. The famous match from the Australia Open 2023 between Nick Kyrgios and Dani Medvedev is hard to forget. If you're a die-hard tennis fan, you must know about Grigoris's anger issues. Time and again, he had meddled with the referees and other fellow players. This time it was with the referee. The third set was going on, and Medvedev was leading 2-0. The crowd was also cheering for Medvedev, which was taking a toll on Kyrgios's anger. Medvedev served the ball and gained points, but Kyrgios missed it. However, the referee's decision was not welcomed by him. and he started to argue. But things took a sharp turn when Kyrgios shouted at him for not listening to him. For a good minute and a half, he kept on arguing. Medvedev was declared the winner by the end of the fourth set due to his decisive lead of 4-0. Kyrgios left the court and smashed his racket on the floor. We all remember that it was not a good day for him. Although these events look crazy while they are happening, but you can't disagree, these matches are what we remember even after several years. Nobody remembers how exceptionally Federer played to reach the top. Yet we all still remember Serena's 2009 US Open semis fine of $10,000 for violating rules. Don't forget to mention your favorite tantrum moment in the comments. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the like button. For more fun tennis videos, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. Stay tuned for more exciting videos.